Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be working on the minute that's been on the shelf for a long time. What we're going to try and do and get filmed today is we're going to take on some of the metal work that we want to replace on the Mini. So the wings, the front valance, we're going to keep the front panel, but we're going to do the outer wings, the inner wings. That's where we're going to start. So we're going to just unbolt the bonnet and let's get to it. Safety first. I'm going to cut the wings off first. These wings are plug welded, all in the inner lip there to the inner wing. So instead of trying to drill them out and making a mess of the inner wing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut locally across there. I'll draw a line in a minute so you can see. Same down there, they are spot welded to the A panel. We're just going to put a sliver cut through there, just take the worst away, and then I'll probably sand instead of drilling the spot welds off, because what happens is you can drill the spot welds, but I don't want to rip the panel underneath it, so I'll just tend to sand. There's no right and wrong way. You can choose whatever way you want. It just works for me. So let me just get a pen. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. So literally, this side's coming off as well. The whole front's coming off. So I'm just going to cut along that line there. Across here, same down, cut that through there, cut down the A panel and across there. Let's get rid of the bulk first. But first of all, obviously, we need to cut the list out of the car. I need the list. Important. I'm going to cut this there now, down that part and across the headlight. Let's get rid of it. That's one. And same again this side. If you look closer, the wings, they're not particularly bad, but we've got some surface rust coming through and it's just become a bit thin. And what I'm scared of is the rust eating itself from the inside. So for how much the wings are, we want to replace it because Mark's going to keep the car. You know, we're going to restore it really nice. It's going to be his showpiece really. So it's been in the family for 15 years. So we just want to do it right. So yes, you can repair this little area, but the effort you're going to put in to make these panels and repair it, it just ain't worth it. So let's do it the right way, do it once. Let's get this side off. Same again, same cuts, straight up the A panel. Two. Next, I'm going to take the front panel off, but this panel's quite good. Got a couple of little holes that will plug weld up, so I don't want to replace this, but I am going to take it off, and I probably will drill these out, and we'll clean that up on the bench. We'll take that off now so we can get to the inner wings. And I believe I can see a few plug welds there, and a couple on the inside. So what I'll do, because the inner wings are scrap, I'm just gonna cut through there, and then I'll probably tidy this up on the bench. So, because obviously I want to keep this panel, and obviously take the plate off because we need that. I've ordered all the new parts. They should be here today, tomorrow, so hopefully the next video will be starting. I can show you how I stitch it on. Let's get to it. Right, I've just changed my mind. I've just had another study of there where these spot welds are. Because the inner wings are scrap, I'm going to cut round the front panel and keep everything intact, because I'm going to try and keep this front panel. It's quite good. There's a few little holes I'm going to have to plug weld up, panel beat and sand away, where people have fit various grills and wheel arches over the years, but that's quite good. So I'm going to cut that away. I have got these on order, but I don't really want to cut. I believe they're so big, but I don't want to cut them too big in case they get here and it don't fit. So we're going to keep this nice and local, and then we're going to get this on the bench and get all this repaired up ready for when the inner wings get here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm probably just going to nice cut line across through here, up there, across there somewhere. Same the other side to release the front panel. Very nice, very nice. Do that. Grab a pair of third hands, clamp that back to it, hold it secure so it don't drop on the floor. Same again. Little slip through there. That's the front end. So when I said bench, I did mean the bench that we have over there, but Joey's over there on their TIG welding. So unfortunately, I'm on a trestle at the minute. It'll do the same job. Put it on there so we can assess what we've got. Just move this out of the way a second. Just lock it over out the way. That'll do. Grab the cutter. So what we've got to do, we've just got to get all the existing inner wings off there, all these edges at the top. Let's just move the grind up. So all these edges at the top of the A panel, see the double skin? We need to remove that. So again, it'll probably be it's plug welded and stitched inside, however it's been done over the years. We'll remove that. Remove the inner wing there and just clean it all up, get it all pre-drilled and cleaned, ready for the next part. Someone's had some fun in there, haven't they, over the years? Little piece at a time. Just keep removing little bits at a time. That's the best way. That's the best way I find. Just cut across there. Probably just gonna have to get the sander now and start finding where the spot welds are. We're gonna have to drill some out. Health and safety, just put the guard back on the grinder. Quite like my fingers, so let's put the guard back on. That's what it's designed for. Let's put Alan's key back. Right, let's sand a bit away. Slowly, slowly. Start there. You only want to do this gently because you don't want to sand through the second skin. You don't even want to make that skin thin, because obviously when you weld the next panel in, spot welding it in, you want all the strength. So just do it gently, take your time, a little bit at a time, and it will break away, look. But obviously get some gloves on because it will be red hot. As you can see, the old lip is now gone. That's all the original steel. Got to just take these little bits of weld off here and there, clean that up, and what I'll do, I'll put weld-proof primer on all of that and the panel that I'll stitch to it, just because you're never ever going to get in there again with paint. So we'll do it now, after we've cleaned the panel. You can see where it's been spot welded just by the heat I'm putting in there. Sometimes finding them is quite awkward, that's why I sand them. That's clean, just going to clean this one up, and then obviously we've got to follow the same procedure the other side. There's a bit of hammer and dolly work that needs to be done to this, but other than that it's a good panel to use. So what I'm going to do now, I've visited these areas, I'm probably halfway through the panel cleaning the access off. I'm just going to hammer a dolly, straighten all the areas I've done, a bit more of a clean up, and then literally mirror image the other side, cut, clean, and it's pretty much ready. You can put a few holes in these existing pieces, ready to spot weld on the next panel, but I don't think it's necessary yet at this stage.